So this video will cover the um, project for the video game advertisement or the movie scene recreation. So the scene that I took or chose to replicate was this scene from The Lord of the Rings. As we can see, it's a massive army simulation that runs towards a zone and eventually clashes with the enemy uh, army. And while I couldn't do something on its scale, I tried something similar with a setup in Unity, so I'll show that right now. So as we can see, there's few character models that I found for free on Mixamo.com. There's 5 goals here. These are the goals where these characters from both the sides would like to converge at. Once they reach one of these goals, they'll eventually try to go to another, and this will continue on until I stop the scene. And there's also this platform that I also found for free. I'll provide links for them in the project. So let's see how it goes. It's gonna take a while because it's a massive project, but it should load in a little bit. And as we can see, the characters eventually run towards all of these courses, and once they reach it, they eventually move around it. So I'm gonna show it from a closer perspective again. This time let's not maximize the play. Let's play it again. As we can see, they all run towards it, and once they reach this, they move around it. So the way this has been done is all through AI and crowd simulations that are already available in Unity. One of the main ideas for this is a navigation mesh or a nav mesh, through which we can create this ground as a navigable ground. That way the AI knows that it's this blue path that can be walked on. There are 2 cubes that are not visible. I have made them invisible in the project, but these 2 cubes both act as actual barriers that are make it so that they're not navigable through. So they act as barriers and make it so that these AI characters here run towards the goals instead of moving towards the sides and moving towards it. So we're gonna disable them again. So mainly now let's look at the code for one of them. So there's an AI controlled script, and the script will have quite a few things, but the main is a single function that we have to look at. And it's a lot of these things, but the main thing that we have to look at is what exactly happens with the unity.engine, the AI.navmesh agent. And the main thing here is set destination, which allows us to set a destination for the agent. We can make it so that the agent moves towards this destination. Once it reaches this destination, it picks another one on random, which has been done over here. I've also set animation triggers over here. This is again, the animations are also have all been taken from Mixamo. There's of course a speed multiplier. This can all be changed inside of the project. So that's pretty much it. We can add more of these goals. We can add more crowds with the same script, and it'll all work. We can even add a bigger arena for them. Again, this much does end up taking my system to the limits, so that's where I'm gonna stop. But I'm gonna provide the links for the project if somebody wants to experiment with it. And with that, I'd like to end this video. I'd like to thank Sir for giving me this opportunity to learn this topic and to learn these techniques. And yeah.